welcome fellow gamer potheads. It's your old pal Putty Man here, and I've noticed a lot of YouTube channels do a top 10 list, and well, I feel like doing one of my own because I noticed when it comes to a certain character I adore, they're missing one thing from their top 10 list, and I'm adding it to mine, which is at number 1, so you're going to have to stick to the video to get to it. So I'm doing the top 10 things you didn't know about Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's get right into it, shall we? Number 10. Sonic actually didn't first appear in his own game. He actually first appeared in Rad Mobile. You can see him as a keyring hanging by the rearview mirror. Number 9. Much like Princess Toadstool, Sonic had his own girlfriend or princess, and her name was Madonna. No, not that Madonna. This Madonna. But the heads of SoundCloud of America felt that he didn't need her, and she was scrapped. Number 8. Sonic was supposed to be part of a music band, but this was also scrapped, much like Madonna, as being useless for Sonic. Now if you look, you'll see that Vector the Crocodile was part of that band, and was later used in Knuckles Chaotix. Number 7. Archie Comics, the publishers of the Sonic comic, can thank Sonic for keeping them around. Sonic is the only video game character to have the longest running comic book. Take that, Mario. Number 6. Sonic's CD actually contains a hidden message. While you're on the title screen, input these following buttons. Down, 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 left, right, A. And this will unlock the sound test mode. When you get into the sound test mode, input the following numbers. 46, 12, 25. If you get it correctly, an image will pop up with very eerie music. This is actually boss battle music. But in the following image, you will have the Japanese message that reads, "Fun is infinite. Sega Enterprises." And in the bottom right hand corner, you'll see more little Japanese text that says Majin, which translates to demon or devil. But it also may be the artist's name, but we couldn't find anybody who contributes to the game or anything like that by that name. And in the background, you find a picture of Sonic with a rumored Mario face under a Sonic mask. A little weird. And as added bonus, in the sound test, if you input 42, 4, and 21, you get this Bat Sonic? What? Okay, it's pretty cool. Also, if you don't touch your controller while you're in the middle of the game for 3 minutes, Sonic commits suicide. Clearly, Sonic CD was the creepy version of that excludes Sonic 06 and Sonic Unleashed, but that's another subject and video. Number 5. Sonic the Hedgehog was not the first idea for the character. He was in concept a rabbit, an armadillo, a dog, and Robotnik himself. Yep, Dr. Robotnik could have been the good guy, and if you notice, he had little weird powers, but he wore pajamas. Weird. Number 4. Sonic's original name was going to be Mr. Needlemouse. Number 3. Designer Yuji Naka thought hedgehogs couldn't swim, when in reality they can. This is why Sonic sinks to the bottom of any water level. Number 2. Michael Jackson is rumored to have composed music in Sonic 3, but hated the way the music came out of the 16-bit Genesis. He then didn't want to be credited on the game. Number 1. As a Sonic fan, this is the holy grail of information that nobody knows about. I've noticed no one adds this to their Sonic top 10s when it comes to information on YouTube. When I was young, I was actually first introduced to Sonic by way of this comic book, before the game was even released. It was an insert comic book in a magazine that at this moment I can't remember. But in the comic, Sonic is brown, and Sonic stumbles upon a lab run by, get this, a Dr. Obi Kintarbo, which is Dr. Ivo Robotnik backwards. Now Dr. Obi created a machine out of the kindness of his heart that contains 7 emeralds that are powered by rings. When Sonic stumbles upon his lab, Dr. Obi accepts him and tests his ability to run. He places Sonic on a treadmill, and Sonic runs at blinding speed, exploding the treadmill, which then ruins Sonic's shoes. Dr. Obi then gives him the new Sonic shoes we all know and love. Also, the explosion turns him blue. Yep, that's right, Dr. Robotnik himself gave Sonic his shoes and turned them blue. By accident, of course. Now, as the comic progresses, Sonic assists Dr. Obi around the lab. One day, Sonic hands Dr. Obi a drink, and Dr. Obi drops it on the machine and destroys it, basically making it explode. And the rings and emeralds blow up and explode outwards, are flung across the land. Now, at this point, Dr. Obi goes mad, and that's when he becomes Dr. Ivo Robotnik. He then vows to destroy Sonic, and imprisons all the little creatures of the land, and uses them as slaves. That's why, whenever you destroy an enemy, an animal is set free. Heck, I bet you didn't know all this information, did you? Well, there you have it. My Sonic the Hedgehog top 10, or my first top 10. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it doesn't have the videos everyone has, but of course, as I said before in old videos, I'm just using the PlayStation 4, and I'm using what's available to me. So if you enjoyed this, comment below. Tell me you want another top 10. Heck, if you guys got any ideas for top 10s, I'll definitely do them for you. Of course, I had to do the Sonic one first because, well, I'm just an encyclopedia of useless information when it comes to Sonic. So anyway, this is Putty Man for Gamer Potheads, and as always, we're all about the high score. Talk to y'all later. Peace out. Bye.